Hey love bugs, how are you tonight? I hope I come to you tonight with love in your hearts. Love is in mine, for God and for my people, and of course for you. Okay, make sure you're visiting Facebook Love Grind so you can see all the great content we have on our page. Okay, we're going to be talking about symptoms of withdrawal from sex and love addiction tonight. A lot of people do not want to stop the substance or the behavior they're doing because of those withdrawal symptoms. But always know it doesn't last forever, love bugs. I'm not a licensed therapist, so all the advice I give you is just that advice. Okay, feel free to reach out for any professional help if need be. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Or reach out to a friend if you see they're having some symptoms of obsessive sex and love addiction. We've already talked about that. Reach out to a friend if they need help too, okay? All right, let's get into it. I'm going to be reading from a site called RestoredHopeCounselingServices.com and also Wikipedia about love addiction. Feel free to visit their sites to get some more content if need be. All right, love bugs, surviving withdrawal from sex and love addiction. Two of the common factors of any addiction are tolerance, needing more of a substance or behavior to get high, and withdrawal symptoms after stopping use of the addictive substance or behavior. Withdrawal involves a set of physical and emotional symptoms. With drug and alcohol addiction, withdrawal often involves changes in the body. Okay, if you use stimulants like nicotine, withdrawal might involve feeling down, depressed, or lethargic. If you are addicted to depressants like alcohol, you may feel anxious and revved up. If you are able to maintain sobriety over a prolonged period of time, withdrawal symptoms will dissipate. They will get less and less. Each day you'll get better and better, and these symptoms will go away. So don't be afraid to start the healthy road of recovery to live a healthy, non-toxic life, okay? Don't be afraid of that. With process addictions, including sex and love addiction, there is no intake of a substance involved. But sex and love addiction involve dopamine production that affects the brain. So it's like being a cocaine addict. They experience similar withdrawal symptoms like physical and emotional symptoms, okay? Maintaining sobriety through withdrawal from sex and love addiction can be especially complicated. Access to your drug of choice can be as simple as just thinking up a fantasy. Okay, so make sure you're checking yourself, being very self-aware, because you don't want to go back down that rabbit hole. Journal, okay? Keep a friend on speed dial. Hey, I'm thinking about something, and bring yourself back down. We're trying to get over this hurdle, okay? We're trying to get over that. These thoughts of mental images cause mirror neurons to fire in your brain, giving you a similar dopamine rush as the addictive behavior itself. Symptoms of withdrawal in sex and love addiction are emotional upheaval, mood swings, anger and irritability, exhaustion, difficulty sleeping, dreams of acting out behaviors, intense loneliness and distress, forgetting the bad and remembering the good. Naturally, we would love to do that. Obsessive thinking, depression, anxiety, and denial. The good news, love bugs, is withdrawal does not last forever. It can often feel endless to someone who's in the midst of intense symptoms or who hasn't successfully maintained sobriety. But knowing that withdrawal will come to an end can help you sustain your commitment to recovery, okay? So keep on trucking. Don't give up. Some days might be easier than others, and some days might be hard. But if you keep it up, you'll live a healthy, non-toxic lifestyle in no time, okay? There's tons of people out there that can help, counselors, church, your friends, me, and just make sure you're using those coping methods and you're trying to live as healthy as possible. You know what healthy it is. Remember we talked about it? Anything in excess, dishonest, those are unhealthy actions that lead to unhealthy behaviors. All right, Wikipedia says love addiction is a proposed model of a pathological passion-related behavior involving the feeling of falling and being in love, all right? They did a study on animals and humans, and they concluded that there's no current evidence that defines the criteria of an addiction for love addiction, but there are reported similarities to substance dependence, such as euphoria, the desire and stimuli, which is the drug, and anhedonia, which is the negative levels of mood when away from the stimuli. So like withdrawal symptoms, guys. Intrusive thoughts on it and disregard for adverse consequences. There has never been a reference to love addiction in the DSM. All right, this is just from the American Psychiatric Association. The DSM doesn't have it there yet. It's similar to mood swings and mood disorder and depression, but they treat it on a case-by-case basis when you go seek help for it, okay? So don't let that discourage you any either, okay? Stick on your road to recovery. Make sure you're just treating each other well and you're treating yourself well first, okay? Visit Facebook Love Grind so you can get that content. And until next time, love bugs, I'm out.